What's going on, everyone? My name is Cynic, and today I'm going to be showing all of you guys how to better understand and ultimately manipulate the new Change Chews Perk inside Attack of the Radioactive thing. Now, the majority of this video is going to be explaining it. If you guys want to hurry up and fast forward to the good shit on how to manipulate this perk and get whatever element you want, because if you're like me, you prefer a specific element over others, there'll be a timestamp down in the description, so go ahead and skip forward. But anyways, for those of you who want to know exactly how this perk works, is it for 1500 points attaches an element to your weapon, or I guess I should say character, because it affects both weapons the same. Your primary weapon isn't going to fire one element and your secondary weapon isn't going to fire another. They're both going to fire the same exact element. For instance, in this gameplay, obviously I have the ordnance, it's firing the cryo element, and if I pulled out a secondary weapon, it's going to fire the cryo element as well. I guess essentially you can picture the alternate ammo type from Black Ops 3 Zombies, but in the form of a perk. And instead of Thunderwall, Deadwire, Blast Furnace, and Fireworks, you now have cryo, fire, electric, and something that I refer to or call Sonic or Sonic Boom, because whenever you have this element, there's a little purplish explosion that typically stuns all surrounding zombies. Depending on what the zombie's health is, it'd kill them as well. But those are the 4 elements of the Change Chews perk. Obviously, you're giving them in what appears to be a random order whenever you go ahead and buy this perk. And of course, in order for the attributes from this perk to take effect, you need to have headshots, because body shots don't count. And obviously, with that in mind, dewdrops and Change Chews are a perfect combination, because obviously dewdrops removes any type of weapon recoil. So again, once you pick up the perk, you're given one of the 4 elements seemingly randomly, and from this gameplay I'm showing you guys that the elements never trigger from any type of body shots. You strictly need headshots in order for you to benefit again from the attributes that Change Chews gives you. Now, the biggest questions I'm given from Xbox and PS4 users are you permanently stuck with the element that it gives you, and if it does cycle, what triggers this perk to cycle through the rest of the remaining elements? Now, to answer the first question, no, you're not permanently stuck with the element that it gives you. Naturally, as your game progresses, you should cycle through the remaining 3 elements of Change Chews. Now, as far as what makes this perk cycle through all of its elements goes, I've been hearing a few theories. Someone said remove the perk, pick it back up, and your element should change. Now, I want to say this does work, but it's very, very, very rare. Plus, the perk is 1500 points, so by the time you pick it back up, don't like it, remove it, pick it up again, that's already 3000 points. And if you have bad luck like me, you end up getting the same element 4 times in a fucking row. Someone else said it's time-based, another person said round-based, and finally, I'm hearing headshots. Now, as far as time and round-based goes, I want to go ahead and confirm, I don't think it's time or round-based. I played a game where I sat on round 9 for about 10 minutes, the element never bothered to change, and then as far as round-based goes, I ran all the way up to round 19, and the element really didn't change until round 25, and burning through 25 rounds constantly in order for your element to change doesn't really make any type of sense to me. You know, that seems way too long. Normally, people don't play anywhere near that long, and constantly trying to play to 25 rounds to make the element change once again just doesn't fit. The next couple experiments I tried out was how many activations I got in accordance with how many headshots that I've been getting and how many zombies were dying per activation. So from these experiments, I kept getting different numbers because each element obviously acts a little bit differently. Fire has a little bit of a burning effect. Sonic Boom will occasionally kill. Majority of the time will just stun. Cryo just freezes, and then you have electric that pretty much just stuns as well. So I don't think kills from the elements really count towards switching to a different element, because again, if you take cryo into consideration, it just freezes unless the game considers them dying while frozen account towards switching elements. But again, the numbers were always random. I kept coming up with different things based on the element. The numbers were always different, and they never really duplicated. So for instance, let's say in this one game I got 30 kills from frozen zombies. In the next game I might get 30 kills again, but it won't change. As stupid as this sounds, and even though it still sounds like I'm kind of contradicting myself, I think it still goes based off the headshots, but it varies per game and it changes per element as well. But I do think the number of headshots do contribute to the overall element changing. It's just random, and it naturally can take forever in order for it to change elements. Now, in order to purposefully manipulate it though, you have to get red screen. Whenever you're red screen, believe it or not, the element actually changes. Now I'm going to show you right here me purposefully changing the element. So I just had fire, I'm going to save this zombie and I'm going to let her red screen me. Now, as you guys can see down here, the element just changed. I'm going to go ahead, turn around, shoot the zombie in the head. Now it's cryo. And that is exactly how you manipulate the Change Chews perk to get exactly the element it is you're always after. So another cool trick is if you have the epic DCM8 Masochist and you pick up this perk, as you guys can see, I just picked this perk up and it gave me the fire element. Now, if you didn't like this, you can use the Masochist to automatically red screen you. And as you guys can see from that to bottom, it changes and I end up getting cryo. Very simple, very easy, very cool thing to know. This kind of confirms that it is automatically linked to whether if you're red screen or not. So this is the same gameplay I'm going to go ahead and show you guys in this clip. that there is no cooldown time. As soon as you get red screen, it's going to constantly change. So I went from cryo to the Cynic element. I didn't use it at all, and I'm going to go ahead and get red screen again, and it ends up changing again. So there's no cooldown time. Just as long as you get red screen, the element would change. Now, one thing to note though, if you guys end up going the route of the Masochist, it's a little weird. You have to shoot the right amount of bullets, because obviously right here, when you end up shooting the Masochist, you get a weird amount of damage. It's kind of hard to say what exactly it is, but you have to shoot the right amount of bullets. If you shoot too many, you obviously down yourself. If you don't shoot enough, like I didn't do right here, the element won't change. I think right there I just had to shoot one more time and then the element would have changed, but I didn't want to risk going down. But right here I ended up doing it again. I shot one extra bullet than last time and ended up changing into fire. So just be aware, you got to shoot the right amount of bullets with the Masochist. If you're going the zombie route, just get hit 3 times with Jug, I believe. It's 3 hits and then your screen will turn red. And then once your screen is red, your element will automatically change. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If there's anything else about the Change Chews Perk that you guys know that I didn't mention in this video, please let me know down in the comment section. I'll be sure to update the description so that whoever sees this video at a later date will understand the new Change Chews Perk and everything it has to offer. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it and found it helpful. And hey, if you did, don't forget to drop a like as well as subscribe if you guys are brand new. Anyways, my name is Cynic. I'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video.